If you've ever wondered why you used to feel unstoppable and now you can barely drag yourself out of bed in the morning, this video is going to connect the dots. Today, we're talking about the link between testosterone and motivation and why low T doesn't just make you feel weaker in the gym, it makes you weaker in life. If you're struggling with procrastination, lack of energy, self-doubt, or feeling like you've lost your edge, stay with me. This is one of the most important videos that you'll watch. Let's get into it. Testosterone, the master hormone of drive. Testosterone isn't just a hormone that helps you build muscle or boost your sex drive. It's the biological fuel for male ambition, action, and resilience. It's the primal fire that has pushed men throughout history to explore, conquer, invent, protect, and lead. When your testosterone is high, you don't just feel good. You feel alive. You feel urgent, hungry, focused. You wake up ready to hunt down your goals. Even if you don't have every detail mapped out, there's a natural aggression towards life, a readiness to act, to compete, to dominate challenges rather than shy away from them. You want to move, you want to build, you want to win. Even setbacks don't crush you, they fuel you to push harder. That's the power of testosterone in its purest form. This isn't just anecdotal, it's backed by hard science. Multiple studies have shown that testosterone directly influences the brain's reward system, particularly the dopaminergic pathways that regulate goal setting, persistence, and emotional resilience. In 2011, a study published in the Biological Psychiatry titled Testosterone Enhances Striatal Dopamine Release in Male Rats showed that when testosterone levels were increased, so was dopamine, the motivation molecule. Higher dopamine meant greater enthusiasm, greater willingness to tackle difficult tasks, and stronger follow-through even when obstacles arose. The biological equation is simple. Testosterone fuels dopamine. Dopamine fuels action. Action fuels achievement. Achievement fuels confidence, which then feeds back into higher testosterone. It's a positive feedback loop, but only when your testosterone is optimized. When your testosterone falls, this entire chain reaction breaks down. Suddenly you hesitate, you procrastinate, you stop reaching, you stop risking, you stop dreaming. Let's bring this into a real world example. Think about professional athletes, especially combat sports like boxing or MMA. One of the most famous examples is Mike Tyson in his prime, in his late teens and early 20s. Tyson was an unstoppable force, intense, focused, aggressive, constantly training, constantly seeking greatness. His testosterone levels at that age would have been naturally sky high. He wasn't thinking about motivation, hacks, or mindset tricks. He was biologically primed to act. As Tyson got older and after his life spiraled into more indulgence, poor lifestyle habits, and stress, you could visibly see the fire fade. His performance declined, his discipline flattened, and the once invincible fighter became a shadow of his former self. Sure, part of that was emotional and psychological, but underneath it all, it was hormonal. Without that raw testosterone driving his brain's reward systems, the same man with the same muscles and skills simply couldn't perform the way he used to. That's the power testosterone holds over your ambition. It's the hidden engine behind everything great you'll ever build in your life. Without it, even the strongest man feels lost. With it, even an ordinary man becomes extraordinary. Low testosterone, the silent motivation killer. When your testosterone drops, it's not just about losing muscle or gaining fat. It's a total loss of inner fire. Tasks that used to excite you now feel overwhelming. Dreams that used to inspire you feel pointless. You start procrastinating, doubting yourself, second-guessing everything. This isn't just laziness. This isn't weakness. This is hormonal sabotage. A 2020 review in Frontiers in Endocrinology titled Testosterone and Depression, a narrative review, found that men with low testosterone not only had higher rates of depression, but also showed low motivation, goal-directed behavior, and even a loss of basic interest in social interaction and achievement. Think about that. Low T doesn't just make you sad, it makes you stop caring. It's like the engine inside you starts to die, slowly, quietly, until one day you wake up and don't even recognize the man you've become. The science of testosterone and dopamine. Let's dive a little deeper into the science here because it's important you really understand this connection. Testosterone boosts dopamine receptor sensitivity in key brain areas like the mesolimbic pathway, the part of your brain that makes reward feel rewarding. This means when you have high testosterone, goals feel exciting, challenges feel invigorating, success feels worth chasing. But when your testosterone is low, dopamine receptor sensitivity drops too. Suddenly, rewards feel muted, achievement feels hollow, everything feels like a chore. In a 2015 study published in Hormones and Behavior titled Androgen Receptors Modulate Reward Sensitivity, researchers found that blocking testosterone receptors directly blunted reward-seeking behavior. In other words, without testosterone, the brain's desire to pursue and enjoy rewards plummets. No testosterone equals no dopamine equals no motivation. It's a chemical chain reaction that turns strong men into passive, apathetic versions of themselves. Modern life is crushing your testosterone and motivation. And here's the ugly truth, modern life is a testosterone death trap. Everywhere you look, men are being bombarded with factors that tank their T levels. Sedentary lifestyles, sitting all day destroys natural hormone production. Poor diet, processed foods, vegetable oils and sugar spike insulin and cortisol, killing testosterone. Environmental toxins, plastics, pesticides and chemicals disrupt your endocrine system. Chronic stress hormone, cortisol directly lowers testosterone production. Lack of challenge, men thrive on competition and purpose, comfort kills. The average man's testosterone has dropped by over 30% in the past few decades, according to research from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism. This isn't random, it's engineered, and the result is a generation of men who are passive, soft, anxious, and demotivated. Signs your lack of motivation might be low T. So how do you know if low testosterone might be behind your motivational slump? Here are some key signs to watch out for. Struggle to start tasks, even ones you know are important. You lose interest quickly, even in things you used to love. You feel tired all the time, no matter how much you sleep. You procrastinate constantly, even when you hate yourself for it. You feel emotionally flat or numb. You lack that spark, the aggressive, hungry energy you used to have. If this sounds familiar, it's not because you're lazy or broken. It's because your body's biological fuel system is depleted. And if you don't address it, no amount of motivational quotes, productivity hacks, or self-help books will save you. You have to fix the biology first. How to reignite your testosterone and motivation. The good news, you can turn this around. You can reignite your motivation. Here's how. Number 1, strength training. Heavy compound lifts like squats, deadlifts, and bench presses send a powerful anabolic signal to your body to produce more testosterone. Aim for 3 to 4 intense sessions a week. Focus on progressive overload, getting stronger over time. 2, clean testosterone boosting diet. Eat real whole foods, prioritize healthy fats like eggs, steak, avocado, olive oil, high quality protein and lots of micronutrients from vegetables and fruit. Ditch the processed junk and sugar. 3, optimize sleep. Sleep is when your body repairs and produces the bulk of its testosterone. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of high quality sleep in a cool, dark room. Protect your sleep like your life depends on it, because it does. Vitamin D is a crucial hormone precursor. Get at least 20 minutes of sunlight daily, ideally first thing in the morning. 5, lower stress. High cortisol destroys testosterone. Meditation, breathing exercises, spending time in nature, and setting boundaries around toxic environments are all essential. 6, cut out endocrine disruptors. Ditch the plastic water bottles. Use natural grooming products. Avoid processed foods loaded with the hidden chemicals. 7, challenge yourself. Men are built for competition and conquest. Set goals that scare you a little. Push yourself daily. Discomfort is your crucible. Comfort is your coffin. Why motivation matters more than ever. We're living in a time where motivation isn't optional. It's critical for survival. The world is getting harder, competition is getting fiercer, weakness is getting punished more brutally than ever before. If you want to protect and provide for yourself and those you care about, you need to be strong, focused, driven, relentless. And you cannot do that on broken biochemistry. Fix your testosterone, fix your motivation, reclaim your life. Because no one is coming to save you. The cavalry isn't coming, it's you versus you. And it starts today. If you've been struggling with low energy, low motivation, low drive, don't beat yourself up. Recognize for what it is, a biological emergency that demands action. Start rebuilding your testosterone today. Get stronger, get sharper, get hungrier, because the man you were born to be, the man you still can become, is still inside you, waiting, fighting, ready. Thanks for watching this video. Remember to hit that like button, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.